when John spoke to me about sponsoring these kids, it took me all of 2 seconds to say we're going to sponsor these kids. It is our obligation in this country, coming from where we've come from, to create platforms for youngsters like you to go out there and achieve.
South Africa, our youth is our future. But our youth sit with 50% of them haven't got work when they get out of the schools. And what we must create is we must create role models. That's what we must invest in.
This is where I'm going. Rather concentrate in where I'm going than looking at the things that are actually bad and at home.
Mr. Battleman said it so purely, and that is, this is the one place where you can invest in the youth of South Africa, and your returns will be better than in any other investment that you will ever make. It's not through money that you're getting back, but through a better world, through a better South Africa, and through young people like this.
African Access is about creating this world, creating this sustainability, and thereby going towards creating a better life for all.
We must just make it possible for them to create the opportunities, and then they will grab it.
If we help Wadi today, Wadi is successful, he takes a place in the top 3, he comes back to the country and he helps 2 other Wadis, and those 2 other Wadis help 4 other Wadis. It becomes easier. The country will become better because it'll give people something to strive towards. So the African Access vision is simply one of those. It is our job, it is our task to lead, to create opportunities for individuals to empower themselves. You know, generally when people speak about empowerment, they're talking about black or white. Empowerment isn't really about black or white. Empowerment is about giving somebody the opportunity to become a success, giving somebody the opportunity to become sustainable.
It's not that they're giving them everything on a plate. They're just creating the opportunity for those people to grow. And I just think it's wonderful.
Going overseas is like something that I never dreamed of. And like coming back from overseas, teaching the kids in school, like I do say all this stuff, it's something that I'm proud of. For me, in my point of view, it's not about winning or losing. It's about learning more, learn to more about sailing. Then from there on, then I come back, then I go to the school, and then I teach these kids what I learned there. If I win, I'll be happy.
The one thing South Africans celebrate is the spirit of togetherness. Watch us when we celebrate, watch us when we're in tragedy. We stand together and we work at things.
We really are clicking very well on the boat and off the boat. That's just as important, because a happy boat's a fast boat. And so we all respect each other and we all will pull together.
When you're sailing as a team, you guys talk together, have a chat, you make mistakes. Those things, like the mistakes that you're learning when you actually doing it at sea.
We realize it's an enormous task ahead of us, but we're doing the best we can in terms of preparation, and we're ready for it.
You know, to be invited by the New York Yacht Club, which is the home of the America's Cup, and being in Manhattan, and the kind of people that you rub shoulders with is massively significant.
But it's a strictly amateur event, but there are lots of costs involved in terms of boat hire, etc. And so this has simply made it possible, and thanks to African Access Holdings.
There are 22 yacht clubs from 15 countries in 6 continents that will be there.
It's an Everest that we're trying to climb here. So it is all the top teams from all over the world. And so for us to be there amongst them is an honor, and we know that we'll have to be absolutely on top of our game if we want to do well.
And we see it as a sports marketing opportunity for our country, our sport, and our business. And maybe we get some investment out of that.